Namaste. Welcome and greetings. I am Magick La Croix. It's gonna stop a virus. No. This
Got y'all listening now. Some witchcraft for that ass. Too late to turn away. Abracadabra and all that good shit. Yo. Hocus pocus, got you focused on my rhyme. Simply easy, now I'm eating couch potatoes, I recline. No, I'm joking as I'm toking power puffs and pokey yolks. Till my town and villa filled with ganja smoke, you know the dope. Coming out my pipes, talking about the bones in my throat. With the mic, I'm casting curses every night, you know the scope. Got my spells handy. You may call it the phone, but when I'm done reciting, you'll give me the keys to the throne. Then I take my keys to go home. Didn't say I was done. While rush to end it all, it feels amazing to have won. I'm not planning to ball, but why not take the chance to stunt? No, I don't need it all. Can think of thing I don't want. Do I worship the sun? Or sold my soul for the tongue? Or dead since I was young? Or got some voodoo done?
Namaste, namastizzle, peace and blessings, greetings, what's up? How y'all doing today? Magick La Croix here. Today is Tuesday, October 15th. We are at the halfway point of Halloween. What's going on, Tosh? How you doing? How is the weather there in Chicago? Peace. Julius, what's going on? Oh, I'm sorry. Hip Hop Elevation. What's going on, man? Peace. Brother Konami, what's up? What's up? It is a balmy 97 degrees today here in the great state of Texas. Like I said, the halfway point of Halloween. I've been watching plenty of stuff, plenty of horror. You know, my favorite time of the year. But the temperature is supposed to go down tomorrow, like 20 degrees. So it's going to be like in 70s, like 76 or something like that. You know, what's up, Brother Moore? We ain't here, Mr. Last live week was in your area, but super busy. Ah, man. So pretty much I missed you again. Okay. It's cool. I literally never catch you starting off. Why is that? Excuse me. Hailing and freezing in Chicago. Damn, that's crazy. But that's kind of normal for Chicago, if I'm not mistaken. Anyone in Florida? Not that I can remember. I don't think anyone here presently is in Florida, but I think those Milton is over with, I believe. You know, I don't know. One of the news. I ain't gonna do it. Not, you know what? Never mind. I was getting ready to say something about politics, but you know what? I don't really care. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be back. It's kind of like a habit now. Been in Texas twice a year. Oh, okay. Okay. I see. Have any of y'all ever been bullied? I know it's kind of a strange question, right? Um, I just saw something that, you know, um, reminded me that, you know, when you get bullied as a child, it never really leaves you. You always remember that person. But it's funny to me that the bullies never seem to remember what they did to you. You know what I mean? Peace. Then done. Then done. Okay. I know that's the politicians Kamala is going to win. Then Civil War start. Yeah, that's kind of it. And, you know, funny that oh boy is trying to shame black men for not voting for her. I was like, oh, really? The Democrats really stop at nothing. Their tactics never change, like never. Of course, Tosh, you've been bullied. The best revenge for being bullied, I find, is success. You know what I mean? It's basically success, but you're always going to want to get back at that person, honestly, deep down. Let me see. Get ready to show y'all something here. If I can find it, of course. Yeah. Peace. Portia, how you doing? How you living? How you living? Um, I want to show y'all this clip real quick to show y'all like what I'm talking about here as far as, being bullied and remembering it. This is proof positive if you never actually really get over something like that. Uh, Check this out.
Michael B. Jordan, the director and the star of Creed 3. And we know each other. We go way back all the way to Chad Science in Newark, okay?
The corny kid, right?
No, I did not say that. Misquoted for sure. No, you did not hear me say I said we used to make fun of the name. But yeah, he is obviously killing things out here. How is the difference between you actually directing and working with the same people that you were directed with versus?
It was awesome. It's a family vibe.
Yeah.
Last nine years of my life, I spent on the Creed films. They're very supportive. Tessa, Felicia, Rashad, Wood Harris, people that see me grow up. And for the fact that I stepped behind the camera and finally got a chance to direct them, they loved it. They embraced it, and it was a wonderful experience.
And was it difficult for you mentally because you're coming out of a different space?
I didn't know he was doing the athletic kid. I mean, I was staying in it. This is about y'all. This ain't about me.
Isn't this the sexiest man show off right here? Who's the sexiest man? Because now who's the sexiest man? Because I thought you said you're on the way up. He might be the one right now.
This is the one. This is the one right here. Yeah. Let's see
So is it a tie?
No tie. We don't compete. Yeah, we don't compete.
Two number ones.
Technically,
Batman and Batman. Or should I? Oh, no, can't say that.
Superman and Superman.
Superman and Superman, sorry.
Good luck with that. Love you, bro.
Okay, so you also are going to do a new film with Will Smith very soon coming up. Is the rumor out there?
Not sure. We're still working on the script. That's something that I plan on doing in the future. Not sure when. With these movies, I'm just trying to get through this project.
Right,
When I get finished with this one, then I'll figure out what's going on next.
And how is it filming in Atlanta?
It was amazing. I've done 4 or 5 films down here, shot a couple television shows. So Atlanta's a second home to me, and I love coming down here to shoot.
Favorite restaurant here?
Oh, man. Whatever hotel I'm in, their restaurant.
Well, you're not corny anymore.
Wow. And then first she lies and says she didn't say that. Right? Then at the end of the interview, she says, well, you're not corny. How are you going to call somebody corny with blonde, stringy, bleached weave head in your head? How? How you calling somebody corny? Dora pause. So in the comments, of course, people are dogging her out, saying she had to be the corniest person, Anyway, I just showed that clip to show you that, bullying does kind of rest with that person. You could tell he wasn't feeling her. He didn't really want to give her that interview, but he stayed classy about it. You see what I'm saying? What's up, Legacy Sigma? She had to get a shot in because she was cynical, right? And Jonathan Majors wasn't even feeling her. You know what I mean? But you got all this long weave in your head and you calling somebody corny. But she said she didn't say it, but on her channel and the podcast that she hosts, I still haven't looked at it, but she said that he was the corny kid, and it's sad that in our culture, this is part of Black people's culture. Let me say it like that. This is Black people's culture. I grew up in the hood, and you was corny if you like to read, if you spoke with intelligence and had a vocabulary, if you like nature, if you weren't all about the streets and getting into crime and running through females, all the gangster shit, then you was corny. That's how it is in these Black culture neighborhoods. It is what it is, but that's a cultural thing with us. You know what I mean? Being intelligent is a white person's thing. You know what I'm saying? I heard it all. I've heard it all. And yeah, she had to get a shot in at the end. You still corny. and he's still outweighing you. That's deep. Hollywood is definitely a major bullying fraternity. Yeah. That's grammar school bullies. They nowhere in life. You know what I mean? Nowhere or dead. You see what I'm saying? They make bad decisions. They flexing for the hood. She's a radio personality out here. And where is out here? Atlanta? Is that Atlanta? Right. I got clowned. I used to have boxes of comic books. I love comic books. The Avengers, X-Men, Doctor Strange, Fantastic Four, all of that. And I know people talk, ain't nobody really say much into my face, but yeah, reading comics and just reading, period, makes you corny in our neighborhood, in our eyes. That's facts when I was growing up also. Exactly. What's up? Oh, Visa, what's going on? Yes, Atlanta, I can't remember her name. She looks corny to me. She'll be forever corny because of that interview. Still that was in school, I think grade school, and she still managed to take a shot at him at the end. Well, you're not corny anymore. Bitch, I thought you said you didn't say it. I hate niggas. I swear I hate niggas. Divine peace to Brother Magic. What's up, Brother Caribbean Grimoire? What's going on? Peace, Katrina. What's up? Let's start with one of your videos today. Let's see. Where are we? Wait, I see something. A young black male resident was walking around his neighborhood in Sarasota, Florida, the morning after Hurricane Milton because his power was out and he wanted to get better service to use his cell phone. And a group of suspected white supremacists who also lived in the area started to harass him. One of the suspected white supremacists even pulled out a gun. This incident was allegedly reported to the Sarasota police, and they got on code with the suspected white supremacists and said no crime was committed. Shall we look? Let's see what we see here.
It's simple.
Like, bro, what?
You live here. You went up to my wife.
Bro, I didn't go up to your wife, bro. I don't know who you're talking about. Bro. And I think I can walk around my neighborhood.
If you live here, yeah. So you live here.
Like,
You live here.
you gonna keep asking me the same question over and over and over and over and over. This man following me. This is harassment, right?
You haven't answered yet.
That's harassment, right? That's harassment, right?
I think what you did to my wife, yes.
Look. You
Look at this, y'all.
You read it up.
Wow.
The fuck is y'all following? Why, man? You don't tell me what the fuck I should not and should be. You better watch yourself. The fuck? I don't even want to I can't even be comfortable because look at this shit. Then y'all covering up the block way for people. They trying to walk and shit with their kids. These people out here following me and shit. This ain't weird. Look at the neighborhood creepers. The neighborhood creepers. Yeah. Damn. What the fuck? And Buddy, look at Buddy. He's still creeping.
Wow.
Steve. No, Steve.
What the fuck? Hey, that's some weary shit, my boy. Damn.
He better than me, to be quite honest.
Yeah, they ran this bitch out here creating problems and shit.
The good part about this in this place and time is that young people really don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I think if y'all remember me before, I said I will engage. Absolutely. You know, that's crazy. And that was on Tariq Nasheed's page. We all know about Tariq, but still. Really? Exactly. Excuse me. What's up, Ultra Instinct? How you doing, brother? Grand Madam Tarot, how are you? Just stay focused out here. Right. They following him. All he doing is walking. But you know what? I said that to somebody before. I said, two of the most beautiful places in the United States is Florida and California. And it just so happens that that's two of the most racist places. You know what I mean? One thing I told y'all about Caucasians is that they use numbers to their advantage. They use numbers to their advantage. You see how many Caucasian was there? You know what I'm saying? And young brothers laughing at him like, what the fuck? Y'all serious? You know what I'm saying? That's why I said the good thing about being in this time, young people really don't care. They care even less than we did. You know what I mean? So yeah, they will engage also. That's how you get lynched. What's wrong? What's wrong with young people? Well, again, they got numbers on their side. You know what I mean? They got numbers. But in the supposed year 2024, shit like this is happening, right? It hasn't gone anywhere. It really has not gone anywhere. Social media just makes it, and smartphones makes it able to be streamed live. Right. That's what you got to do. You laugh at them. Don't let them get up in your feelings. Exactly. White men are tribal in a way that benefits each other. We are tribal in a way that hinders us. Excellent. Excellent point. Excellent point. Absolutely. Totally agree with that. All right. So let's get to Katrina's. She sent me a bunch, y'all. Let's see. It was one that I'm not going to show the one where somebody got murdered on camera. I'm not going to show that one. I think that happened in Chicago. Let's see. Tosh, you sent me one too before, I think. I showed that one last week, but all right, let's do this. Here's someone who look at what their job sent him. Can you believe this? Their job sent them this. Check this out.
That's for sure. You recording?
Yeah, I see it.
Oh, that's crazy. Bro, where Mr. Richards at, bro? I'm done. They got me messed up. That's crazy.
So if you haven't figured it out, they gave him a bouquet of cotton for his job anniversary. Could you please point me in the right direction of more magic? Can you elaborate on that, please? Elaborate. I don't know what you mean by that. We deal with it in every aspect of life. I said that. I'll stand on that. We deal with it in every aspect that you can think of. We deal with racism. You know what I mean? But the fact that's disconcerting is that we act like it don't exist for the most part. You know what I mean? I told somebody just today, if you get to the mindset of these people are who they are and who they have always been, life will be much easier for you. I'll stand on that also. I said what I said. All right. Yeah, thank you. All magic is ours. She absolutely correct. And I told y'all, everybody that I've asked to do an interview has obliged me. Every Caucasian that I reached out to, because somebody said, show people you diverse. I got no problem with that. I sent invites out to three, at least three. Never got a message back. You know what I'm saying? Never got a message back. So am I tripping or what? You know what I mean? Facts. White folks are funny. We are not the same people. We're not all human beings. That's bullshit. You know what I mean? Genetic factors go into this. You know what I mean? We even got to deal with racism in the occult community. That's the point I was leading up to. I meant to show this last week, and I got to thank Brother Konami for putting me on to this one. Let me pull it up real quick. Y'all tell me what you think. Now, this woman is a well-known YouTuber. I'm just now finding out about her, but I'm going to follow her from this point. I think she's a tarot. I'm sorry. I think she's an astrologer. And like I said, Brother Konami put me on to her one day. So check this out.
So yeah, I can't go live. They say they gave me back my privileges, but I still can't go live. So, so here's my Sloan Bella explanation. I don't know the chick, but I'm a projector and I go by energy anyway. And this is my thing. Go after the big dogs, like the big dogs. You know what I mean? Go after the big dogs. Nobody's going after the quote unquote big dogs, the this, the that. They're going for our folks, coming for our folks. You know what I mean? Like, I have trauma when it comes to that, and I'm gonna tell you why. I've been in the psychic, spiritual community for a very, very long time. I used to go by other names. I've been on different forums and communities, UFO communities, psychic, spiritual, whatever. And they were dominated, of course, by these so-called spiritual white folks, right? But as I got deeper into the rabbit hole, I found that a lot of them, and I suspected a lot of them had neo-Nazi ties. You know what I mean? So like you would see back in the days, like 20, 30 years ago, they would be talking about the different beings that visited here, and the elevated ones, quote unquote, would always be blonde hair, blue eye, always. And that was a red flag for me, right? They talk about the German experiments and stuff like that, and the Aryan experiments, and there were a lot of quote unquote so-called spiritual people that were racist, right? And so I have a lot of, my red flags come up when white folks come in and go for black folks. And then when I go to their pages, like I went to her website, y'all. I clicked in her gallery. I ain't see now. I saw maybe one black person in the whole gallery. You know what I mean? So I'm like, how is it you here talking about all of these artists in the black community and stuff like that, and quote unquote black royalty, but it ain't like I even see you like, black adjacent. You know what I mean?
Black
Like, for real.
adjacent.
Like, so I always that runs red flags for me. So, so I'm just letting y'all know that definitely runs big red flags for me. Because this is the thing, what y'all fail to realize is black people need to be protected when it comes to the internet. Because, we hear one piece of something that we think is true and we'll go with all of it. Because we do that religious spiritual thing. That religious thing, we're looking for a savior, we're looking for Jesus in people and stuff like that. So if one person comes with some truth that, you know what I mean, one person has some truth, then guess what? They can keep coming, and this is a real covert kind of technique that these people use, that these Nazi movements use on the internet. That's how they control us. They control us by feeding us information that we just grab, we eat it up, chew it up, and go looking for more because we like information junkies. And we also gossipers. So we take that information and we share it and we gossip about it. You know what I mean? And we need to stop doing that shit. So regardless of what kind of person like she really is, you need to learn the you need to you trigger some high level shit when it comes to us. So you need to know that, Miss Sloan Bella. And I know she's Jack of Clubs. The Jack of Clubs people, they real angry. They can get real angry due to their circumstances and, the things that they did on the street. But I'm still here to protect mine. I'm sorry. I'm still here to protect me and mine all day, every day. One of the things I learned in my lifetime is you got to take a stand. You got to stand for something or you're going to fall for everything. Period. You know what I mean? So, you can't sway me with a couple of predictions that come true. That's not it. That's not it. Not at all. Because if you're going to roll in here and proceed to roll on everybody in our community, no, we not like them other people. They not like us. You know what I mean? We've been through lots of trauma with these people. So they not like us. We not like them.
I just said that.
We not like them. We do, contrary to popular belief, have a culture, have a code, have all of that, have a code of ethics, have morals, and all of that we do.
Mm-hmm.
But just like you, we got some wounds that we working on right now.
Absolutely 1000% correct. Aquarius Maximus, yeah, apparently y'all do know her. Speaking nothing but facts. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we got to deal with CIA operatives in our culture. I mean, let's think about it. Let's be honest. All this shit comes from melanated people, period. Point blank. So they go out of their way to infiltrate. And for the most part, they've done a great job, to be quite honest. You go back to Madame Blavatsky taking Pascal Beverly Randolph's work. I mean, it started even then, and that was in the 1800s. You see what I'm saying? When I was going heavy into voodoo magic in the ATRs, there was a couple of books that I thought was just brilliant. You know what I'm saying? I thought they was brilliant. And the author's name was Kanaz Faland. Let me spell it for y'all. He had the Haitian Voodoo Handbook, and he had the Voodoo something, I forget. But these books were circulating around the occult community back then, right? Come to find out a couple years later, this nigga was a neo-Nazi. He was a white supremacist. How the fuck does a white supremacist dare teach Haitian voodoo? Dora fucking pause. Not, I mean, then you think about that happening, right? And then you also have, what's her name, Kat Urinwold, or whatever her name is, when she was having that thing with that joint effort with Dr. Kiani, from Haiti, a practitioner, you know what I mean? And then they fell out. She took his work. I ain't gonna go into the details of that, but they fell out, and they fell out bad. You know what I mean? So once you factor in all of this, I am cool on, how do I say this? I am cool. I don't want to say this and offend nobody, but I am cool with the melanin dominant people I've had on the show. You know what I mean? I'm cool. I'm never going to reach out again. You know what I'm saying? Like Aquarius Maximus just said, contrary to popular belief and what they want you to think, we do have a culture. And they steal from it all the time. All the time. Where are we? Aquarius don't play. Peace and blessings, my shetty. How you doing? That's why anybody talking that we all the same shit gets automatic side. Exactly. Me too. But you know what? You will hear a lot of Christians say that. You will hear a lot of Christians say that. You know what I mean? They teach that in Catholicism, in Christianity. They teach that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I know you know who he is, Caribbean Grandma. Found out when I was fucked up when I found out that he was a white supremacist. I'm like, I'm reading this nigga's books. What's up, Faith? And it's just crazy. It's just crazy. You know what I mean? The head of the Ifa tradition was a pilgrim. Right. How, Sway? How? Then you got the $5 Indians that are just as pale and pink-toed as they can be. You know what I mean? Caribbean Grandma, you remember Dr. Keone? Yeah. Like I said, I don't want to get into what happened there because a lot happened there. But yeah, it happened. She's Khazarian too. Like I said, I'm just now finding out. Shame on me. I'm just now finding out about Aquarius Maximus. Better late than never. So I definitely don't know who she's talking about. Bella Swan. Then look at Hoodoo Delish. Hoodoo Delish. You got a voodoo or hoodoo tradition in a magical group run by Caucasian women. Does it ever fucking end? Does it ever end? You know what I mean? They feel like they take stuff as theirs. And what did she say in Lovecraft Country when they went back in time to a particular night? She said something like, what's stolen is not yours. Would it be the same teaching karate from Japan and California? Asians have their culture too. Good question, Mashire. Asian has their culture too. You could be hard pressed to try and learn martial arts in a dojo in Japan. They don't teach outsiders. And remember, I said that I tried to get information from Indonesia, from their magical traditions. They was like, absolutely not. They ain't try to hide it. They ain't try to say it slickly. No, we don't teach outsiders. That was their response. I was like, hey, I can respect that. At least you said it to my face. At least you ain't trying to pretend. My Christian SDA friend said we are all created in his image. I'm like, bitch, we not. Right. They will pull that same bullshit over and over and over and over and over again. That we are all the same. No, we're not. Genetically, no, we're not. No, we are not. You know what I mean? I showed y'all, I think. Tell me if I didn't. I showed y'all the clip about bathing, right? Did I show y'all that clip? They took down his YouTube channel. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. He was Apollo Mayombe priest. Right. Right. Apollo. Okay. Yeah. He was in Apollo. That's on the stronger side. That's more on the dark side of the ATRs. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Brother Moore, you're absolutely right. She's Khazarian. Absolutely. Absolutely. Made a whole living out of the hoodoo tradition. Made a whole living out of it. She actually might be rich. You know what I mean? She actually might be rich. Because like I said, when it comes to Caucasians, they play the numbers game. They support each other like that. You know what I mean? We don't do that. They support each other. You would think that the Beastie Boys was one of the best hip hop groups ever created because of their sales. That's not the case. You know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, Ice-T made a great point on the show he was on. Let me see if I can find that. Ice-T made a great point that I'm going to show y'all. I know I can find it. Yeah, here we go. Watch what Ice-T says here.
The problem is white kids are listening to this music, and all of a sudden I've injected the white kids with the anger of the black kid, and all of a sudden they're yelling at their mother, and that's the big problem.
Yeah. You know, I mean, yeah. I had heard you say something of that nature, so I pulled a statistic, and I was shocked. I've been told that 75% of all rap music is bought by white teenagers.
True.
Does that surprise you?
Not at all. I'm willing to say 80%. And it has nothing to do with white kids liking it more, but economically, the black kids don't have the money to buy the tapes. You know, a black kid will tape your record from his homie or something, or he'll get it off the radio. The white kid's going to buy the tape, the CD, the tour jacket, the poster, and everything. So that'll run the statistics up, you know. But when we go to the concerts, I've been out with Public Enemy, Ice Cube, all white kids. You know, the black kids are there, but the white kids show up, and that's what it's all about. Home invasion. It's like they're going home, and moms are saying, "And where'd you go?" And I went and seen Ice-T. Oh, that's that nigger or whatever. And nah, mom, I like him. I don't see nothing wrong with him. You got a problem, mom. I'm not living like you no more, mom. And then they say, we got to shut this. That's not what the
Ice-T, the original OG pimp. You know, absolutely, Brother Konami, still in the unclaimed libraries, our best contemporaries. Absolutely right. Yep, absolutely. You know, and so like I always tell people, statistics don't tell the whole story. You can't look at I took statistics in college. I hated every class that we took. I hated statistics. You know what I mean? But statistics, they use statistics. As a matter of fact, I think Bill Gates put out a book on how to use statistics to show narratives, certain narratives. You know what I'm saying? And so that's what I mean when people say that Eminem is one of the greatest rappers of all time. When they say that, it's because of the statistics. It's because of the sales. You know, just because you sell something don't make you great. You know what I mean? It doesn't make you great. It means a lot of people are buying your shit. You know what I mean? Not in the history of America has anyone said to a DJ, go put that Eminem on. I know I probably said that before, but you know what I mean. Y'all get my point. Is he a Rosicrucian? I didn't know that. I didn't. I was spending every little dollar I had at the record store. I didn't do it till I got to be an older teen. But when I was 13, 14 years old, 13, 14, 15, around then, I was getting shit off the radio. I was borrowing my homies' tapes and re-recording it. You know, I wasn't buying it like that. Like, just like he said, remember, I came from the hood of Philadelphia. And it wasn't a lot of people buying albums. I don't remember people buying albums like that. The white kids were. So Ice-T was straight on point with that. Before he got Snow Bunny. How to lie with statistics. Right. Thank you. Thanks for the assist. That's it. I can't front. I like M's music, but he's not the greatest. He can rap though. Eminem is okay. He's a gimmicky rapper. He has a flow. I dig some of his songs. I fuck with him, but I'm not gonna ever be in an Eminem mood. You know what I mean? Um, he doesn't. You got to think about hip hop came from our culture. He doesn't tell stories that we fuck with. When Eminem came out, he was talking about shrooms and popping pills and acid and killing his baby mama and just, white people shit. You know what I mean? We wasn't relating to that shit. Come on now. We really wasn't relating to that. M is that guy, but like Prodigy said, I don't give a fuck what you sold. That shit is trash. Right. Prodigy did say that. Prodigy did say that. Yeah, he did. Appreciate the assist there. All right, here's another reel I want y'all to see.
No disrespect to you when I say that, okay? I think that sometimes some of y'all women really don't understand how territorial men are. That's biologically how they are. It's different if you were covered up, but baby, you got titty tape on. So yes, of course, a man who knows how men are going to look at you, knowing that there's going to be men who are going to be predators or going to pursue you, he's right for saying that. That's not meaning that he's insecure, he's territorial. That's a man's nature, that's absolutely okay. It's your responsibility as his woman to understand his nature and to also have boundaries with yourself. Knowing what you are exposing yourself to. I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna be quick. I'm so glad I can have conversations with my husband because I asked him, we had a deep conversation. I said, what is it about women that will make you not wife her? And the first thing he said, the way she presents herself. That's coming from a man. Men will tell you that if you dress provocative, they're going to see you as an object. If you dress sexual, they're going to see you as an object. Stop calling men insecure. That is their God-given right to say, I don't want my woman to present herself out here because not only is she a representation of me, she's a representation of herself. I need to see how you see yourself. I know we always talk about women's empowerment. Dressing like that is not women's empowerment, baby. You can try it all day long. There's nothing empowering about that.
Okay, so
Just thought I'd share that one. It had nothing to do with the conversation we were having. I just switched gears like it was nothing, huh? And Ifa Rosicrucian, huh? Right. But he got a pass from Dre, really. That's who we blame. But yes, he was rapping white people stuff. Yeah, he did. Like I said, don't get me wrong. I fucks with some of his songs. I do, but like I said, I'm never, when I'm looking for music, I say, you know what? I feel like listening to Eminem. It's never going to happen. It has never happened. You know what I mean? Well, Katrina said it a little harsher than I did, but you're right. Eminem's grandfather wrote over a dozen occult books. They know who he was. That's why they chose home. I did not know that. McGregor Mathers was his. Wow. I did not know that. Damn, y'all taught me something. See? That's why I fucks with y'all. I did not know that. Huh. Damn. Y'all are on it. Right. It's actually 616. His music isn't good. Let's stop. Ashley Digital. That's the first time I seen that name. How are you doing? Glad you could be here. Let's stop. That's his great granddad. I honestly don't think I ever knew that. Okay. I really don't think I knew that. But okay. I get it. There's always an occult side to all of these people, which is the sad part about it, is because they believe in it. And we still got people who shun it. Matter of fact, let me share this with y'all. I just recently came in contact with a family member. And one of the first things that they said was someone said to them Do you know what he does? And so they were scared to approach me. You know, there's still this level of fear, this spookism that we have towards our own spiritual sciences. You know what I mean? The Marvel Universe. Indeed. Yes, even with Diddy, his family is associated to the Templars. It's deep. It goes very deep. Absolutely. The Hollywood occultists know deeply who these celebs be. Oh, absolutely. We're the only ones still stuck on this fucking religion. It has been nonstop. They made movies about it. You're absolutely correct. Exactly. For more on that topic, listen to Bobby. Bobby talks about that. Right. But they're going to sit here and wait on someone they've never seen to come and save them. Miss me with that BS. You still got people who they still talk about the man upstairs and all this nonsense that we've been taught. One of the ways that we can get out of that generational bullshit is to be better about that. Even though there is so much information out here. So much information out here. And Negroes still just, I've washed my hands. You know, I've gotten to that point. I hate it. Right. Nobody's famous by chance. They pick who they want to be famous. That's why people who trying to break into the industry, you gotta let them know is, you know, they choose that. You see what I'm saying? The shit is real. Check this out. Matter of fact, that I'm glad you said that. Glad you said that nobody is famous by accident. They are owned, all of them, every single one of them. Check this out.
Had people throw millions of dollars in my face to do something I didn't want to do. And what? Just, you've been off. Oh, in the room.
That was my way.
Y'all see that, right? Y'all see that? I want to play one final clip here. I meant to play it the other day. Let's see if I can get it up. See if I can get it up. That didn't even sound right. Y'all know what I meant, though. Yeah. Good grief. One second, y'all. 1 second. All right. Check this out. This is one of the lectures that I highly suggest, but I suggest all of Azazel Bay's. Y'all know that. I like his biggest fan or whatever. But look at Sexy Red. Her entire team is ran by Pilgrims pushing their. You know, I posted that. Good point. I posted that and I showed Ice Spice, Sexy Red, and somebody else. And I said the person who's behind their image and who created them. Now, I post bullshit all day long on Facebook, and there was only like 2 likes. Like 2 people paid attention to that. You know what I'm saying? They always ran every atrocity that has happened to us and all the bullshit in the hip hop community come from Use. Ooze J. If you speak Pig Latin, Use. You know what I'm saying? All of it. Okay. I'm glad you said that. We're able to point directly to the person who created her. You know what I mean? It's always some Jewish person. They got herbs for that, brother. When I was younger, going to Seventh-day Adventist, they used to instill the fear of God by telling us, if we go out on a Friday night and we die, we're going to hell. I had a nun tell us one day, and we thought it was so funny, that if all you got to do, say you're falling off a building, is the example she gave us. If you're falling off the building, all you have to say is, oh my God, I'm sorry. And then you're going to heaven. So anyway, pause and get it up. I know, I said that didn't even sound right. Any heard of P. Diddy has a voodoo loa tattoo on his back? Watch this clip explain his misfortune with women. He has Urzuli Dantur tattooed on his back. Why that fool would do that, who knows? You know, but Urzuli is about that life when it comes to protecting the women. You know what I mean? And children. But he has, yeah, I saw that. I was like, this nigga's crazy. You know what I mean? Dora pause. Yeah, that's why I say Khazarian. Yeah, okay, I got you, brother. I'm gonna start using that term, Khazarian. You know what I'm saying? Geez, real estate agent. That's cold. Somebody's Goyim, right? And they see all of us, black, white, Asian, Hispanic. They see all of us as Goyim, all of us. Think I pointed that out before. Yeah, it runs deep. It runs really deep. I still remember all the nonsense that was taught to us in Catholic school. Y'all killing me.
Is Azrai Ibn Bey, and this is the second tape in series of what's going to be about 12 tapes dealing with the occult sciences, Moorish science, Moorish history, and quite a few other things dealing with a lot of the sciences that we've laid down throughout history. Getting to a lot of old texts. We're going to deal with the Nag Hammadi Library. We're going to deal with quite a few things, but we really want to deal first off with what we today call Moorish science. Of course, the Moors are the last legal name that we have we obtained on the books as far as setting up laws and governments. But of course, there's no real word old enough to describe black people or blackamoors or Lemurians or Grimaldis or Garamandis or there's so many names that we could use to describe our people. But this particular series of tapes is called Blackamoor, Occult Science, Occult History, and Metaphysics, dealing with a lot of various sciences that have been hidden from us. As I said before, the word culture is part of a larger scheme. The word occult actually is part of a larger scheme, comes out of the word from the word culture. Occult means that which is hidden, your culture which is hidden. On this particular part of the tape, we want to get more into the elemental aspects of the Moorish science and history. One thing I did talk about before, though, was ciphers, and I want to continue on talking about that, and we're going to go back and forth dealing with ciphers. And of course, we've talked about the Shakespeare, and his first name, William, which is Will I Am. Now, another way to cipher things was to say those particular sayings, words, and names backwards, which was, if you say William backwards or Will I Am backwards, you'll get the word Am I Will, which is asking the question, am I William Shakespeare or am I Francis Bacon, or who am I? Am I Will I Am, you see. And this is quoted in the book of Psalms in the Bible that we have today, which we're going to deal heavily with throughout this series of tapes. Another cipher is in the Bible, a cipher in Isaiah chapter 32. Chapter 32 is the actual Tempest play, which was one of the latest or one of the last few plays that Shakespeare had wrote, was The Tempest, which came out in 1611, the same year that the Rosicrucians ciphered the Bible. Not deciphered, but ciphered the Bible. So The Tempest, the whole Tempest play is in Isaiah chapter 32 also. If you look at the word Psalms, you have to understand something, that Shakespeare's initials would be SP. And he coded his name in the Psalms, you see. SP backwards is PS, which is the first two letters in the word Psalm, you see. And that's why he coded his name in the Psalms, because it was the initials of his last name, you see. Shakespeare, you see. PS.
All right. So the master teacher. Yeah, this is a controlled demolition. Diddy's just a fall guy. That's it. You know, they all down with each other, you know, but when somebody needs to fall, best believe it's going to be one of the melanated people. You know what I'm saying? Bill Cosby, R. Kelly, or whoever. You know what I'm saying? There's a article on, I've told y'all about this for years. Please look at it when you can. It's called The Vigilant Citizen. All right. It says the controlled demolition of Diddy. And even it says, you know, he's just a fall guy. You know what I'm saying? This is going to be interesting to watch, but we all know he don't have power like that, you know? And eventually he was going to have to pay the piper. Eventually. You know what I'm saying? Like, what was it? Bizarro used to say everything backwards. You know what I mean? Khalil just gave me some information. Y'all check him out on his show. You can go ahead and give your link, brother. Aquarius Maximus' mother will be his guest this Thursday. Let me go ahead and just pull up the link. I just got that information from him. Go out and support this Thursday at 6 p.m. Okay. All right. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Alms is donations. Y'all be on it. Lucian Grange was knighted, but didn't catch any heat like Diddy. Look, when you get in bed, not that any of y'all are thinking about it, but when they get in bed with these people, you got to expect stuff like this to happen. When they want you to fall, you're going to fall. And he had to know that this day was coming. He had to know this, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Jaguar Wright, she's part of it too. You know, that's controlled opposition there. You know what I mean? She ain't saying nothing they don't want the public to know. You see what I'm saying? You gotta, it's chess, not checkers. Absolutely. And that is his YouTube. Controlled Ops. So that'll do it for me today. Thanks for joining me. But you know, I hate that. I can't say that I hate, but this topic that I keep going on needs to be called out, because it's everywhere you look on social media. It's just it's there. It's there, and we still got to deal with it in the occult community as well. You see what I'm saying? It's, how else are you going to combat all this shit? So anyway, I'll see y'all next time. Thanks everybody who came today. Tosh, My Cherie, Ultra Instinct, Khalil, Brother Moore, Legend Archer, Ashley Digital, Caribbean Grimoire, Hip Hop Elevation. Did I miss anybody? Faith, Jovian Harris. Anyway, everybody who came today, y'all enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy the rest of the weekend. I'll see y'all in about 2 days. You know, that's all I got today. I'll see y'all then. Enjoy the rest of the. I know I said that already, but I am the one and only, the incredible, diabolical Magick La Croix. See y'all next time. As I greet you in peace, as always, namaste.